that the use of chemical weapons inside Syria has happened. Leaders in both Britain and France report Syria used sarin on its own people. The French foreign minister says there is no doubt that the Assad regime in Syria used that nerve agent. Exposure to sarin is a horrendous and gruesome way to die. The gas suffocates victims by paralyzing the muscles around their lungs. They lose their ability to control their bodies. It's awful. It's been known to kill someone in less than a minute. The chief Fox Sports correspondent Jonathan Hunt is here, and the Europeans seem certain that Assad used these chemicals.
Yeah, and the Brits and the French, Shep, are basing that certainty on what they say is lab analysis of physiological samples taken from victims inside Syria, victims of some of those alleged chemical weapons attacks. The French Foreign Minister, Laurent Fabius, said today, quote, "France is now certain that sarin gas has been used in Syria several times and in a localized manner. It would be intolerable for those guilty of these crimes to enjoy impunity." As for who is guilty of these crimes, the French foreign minister said there is no doubt in at least one instance that it is the regime of President Bashar al-Assad.
So what do you do? I mean, on the surface, it seems like this would put a lot of pressure on the White House.
It would, given that the president himself has used the phrases red line and game changer. Here's the president in his own words from August last year and March of this year. Listen.
A red line for us is we start seeing a whole bunch of chemical weapons moving around or being utilized.
Once we establish the facts, I have made clear that the use of chemical weapons is a game changer.
But according to White House spokesman Jay Carney today, the facts have not been established to a great enough extent to prove that that red line has indeed been crossed. Here's Jay Carney.
We will continue to work with the French, the British, the opposition, and others as we gather the evidence that we believe we need to gather as we consider our options policy-wise in Syria.
But clearly that certainty from the Brits and French does seem to move us closer to that game-changing moment, Shep.
Really does, Jonathan. And tomorrow, senior American and Russian officials are scheduled to meet in Geneva, Switzerland, to talk about a peace conference on